Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 11. So today we have a long awaited video. It is my Black Friday haul. So I have so much stuff to share with you guys. I feel like this might be a long one. I'm not going to be going in any particular order because I've just dumped everything that I bought in this box and it's so full. So I'm going to be showing you everything in no particular order. I've also got some bits that didn't even fit in the box. There's so much stuff. So yeah, no particular order. A couple of these bits aren't technically Black Friday, but I just got them in between my last monthly makeup haul, and I will talk about them and explain that when we get to them. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it because I think this is going to be a long one. So first things first, I'm going to start with the three bits that didn't fit in the box. I found it so satisfying that I could fit most of it in there. Like, I feel like that looks so good and it's so, there's just so much stuff. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I have been playing around with these bits. I've been picking them up over the course of the last month or so. So it's not gonna be like an unboxing or anything, but from Beauty Bay, I got this empty palette. I've put my singles in here now, but this is one of the Nabla just empty palettes. I picked this up in their kind of pre-Black Friday sale. That's not very interesting, but I just wanted to include that in there. This one was one of the ones that wasn't a Black Friday deal, but I actually picked this up in TK Maxx. So this is the Abh Subculture Palette. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. I did a ranking my Abh palettes video, and in that I literally talked about how I wanted to pick up the Subculture, and then the day I finished editing that, I went to TK Maxx and found this gorgeous baby here. So yeah, this is the palette. I've used it twice now for two different looks and I really have enjoyed it. I think it's really, really pretty and I'm really glad to have it in my collection. I love the suede Abh palettes. I think they're incredible. So yeah, really love this formula as well. There's like two kind of duochrome shades here. The shade Cube is just stunning. I don't know how well you can see, but it is like a white to kind of pink duochrome. I think you can kind of see the pink there. It is literally stunning. It's so pretty. So yeah, I love that one. I'm not going to be doing swatching in this video because that would just take forever. But yeah, absolutely adore this one. This is stunning. So happy to have found that. And then also I did shop the Made by Mitchell sale. So after, I think it was Black Friday, he had a kind of like sale event thing. He was basically saying it as like a thank you to his supporters and stuff. And I'm on their mailing list because I think their palettes are gorgeous and I've been very intrigued by them. And he had like 75% off so much stuff. Some of his palettes were £5. This one was £10. So this was reduced from £35 to £10, which I thought was ridiculous. So I did want to pick it up. It did come a little bit scuffed. I don't know if you can see, but there was like a little bit of scuff there. And then the shades didn't look used, but I think there also maybe, there was like, I mean, I've used it now, but like, I don't know if you can see if any of it's still like it was. But like this shade at the top, there was like kind of specks of like, you can kind of see the yellow in there. Not a big deal to me, but I just wanted to point that out. But here is the palette. So this is the Head in the Clouds palette. This and the Milk one probably appealed to me the most, but this more than the Milk. And I just love this. I talked in another video about how much I love square pans in square packaging. So the layout of this is so aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm obsessed with it. I do think the background is a little bit too bright for the shadows because it doesn't let the kind of shadows speak for themselves. But yeah, I've used this one a few times and I really, really enjoy it. The shade Golden Hour is a really gorgeous kind of orangey pink. The mattes in here work well. You definitely need to build them up a bit, but I don't mind too much. I would rather have that than have to deal with overly pigmented shades. But yeah, some really, really pretty shades in here. This shade, Twinkful, is so pretty. Just a really gorgeous kind of tealy shade. Yeah, so some really gorgeous shades in here. I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. I really do enjoy it. So yeah, for £10, I thought that was a massive bargain. So now for the box. Again, I'm not going to be going through in any particular order. So I think I will start with some Beauty Bay stuff because that's what I'm seeing on the top. I picked up their bronzer in Fawn, and this is just what it looks like. I actually really enjoy this. I think it's a really nice bronzer, kind of not too orangey toned, like very neutral, and I'm very pleased with it. I think it works really nicely, blends nicely, and I have just such a thing about this type of Beauty Bay packaging. I don't know why, but I love it. Then I got the Cover FX Blush Duo. This was on half off on their kind of pre-Black Friday sale. This was £15 instead of 30, and I was like, oh my god, yes, because I've been lusting after the Warm Honey one for years, and I took it off my wish list, kept putting it back on and off, and then I saw this and I was like, I have to get it. It was stunning. So yeah, this is the gorgeous duo. I think it's just stunning. I love wearing it. I've worn it probably about 10 times now. Really enjoy it. Really big fan. So yeah, this is just the shade Warm Honey, and I just love this. It's stunning. So yeah, I'm very happy to have that one in my collection. Then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. I really enjoy this. Mine did come kind of with a big air bubble in it, so I think I was kind of only had about 2/3 of the product, but this was like £5. £5. And I did want to try a new primer, so happy to have this one, and I do think I could probably use it up pretty soon, but it's probably one of my favourite primers in my collection because it doesn't leave my face feeling greasy, which is something I really hate with a lot of primers. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this, it's really good. Then I did from ASOS get a little kit. Let me try and find all of the bits. So I needed a new powder, and I mistakenly thought the powder in this set was full size. It's not, but I don't really mind too much. So the powder I wanted was the Lottie London Ready Set Go, and I bought it in a set and ended up getting a mini, but like I don't mind too much. But the three other things that came in the set for like £10, I think it was, were these three bits. So I have obviously the powder, and then we have the Sunkist Bronzer, which looks like this. It smells really strongly of coconut, it's actually really nice. Then we have the Ombre Blush in Exposed, which looks like this. The colour of the bronzer is Sunburst, by the way. Yeah, this is really nice. It's kind of got quite a creamy feel to it. It's a very light kind of hot pink, so it's definitely kind of, you need to be in the mood, but I wore this the other day and it looked really pretty. And then they also have the Oil Slick Lip Oil in the shade Extra Cherries. So this is really nice. It's not very tinted at all, it's very light. Basically, it's just a lip oil. So this is nice to have kind of on the go, I think. And yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, I picked up those 4 bits. I thought this was full size, that was my mistake, but yeah, these also have been added to my collection. And there's just a couple of minis. Then I picked up a setting mist from Beauty Bay. I got the Mattifying setting mist. It's just this one. It is the 118 millilitres. You guys would have seen me talking about this in my Black Friday wishlist video. So, I mean, if you want to watch that before this, I mean, a bit of a spoiler because we're halfway through, or maybe not halfway through, but I will link that up there if you do want it at some point in this video. So you just click on the eye. But yeah, this I'm really enjoying. I think it's really nice. I mean, I'm using it today. I feel like my makeup's pretty set. I don't really use it for long wearingness. I kind of use my setting sprays to mesh together my makeup after I put everything on, and I feel like this one does that very nicely. So I'm enjoying this one a lot, and it's a decent size because a lot of the ones I was looking at were kind of like minis for the same price as this one, so very nice. Then I have a few more Beauty Bay products. I got one of their glosses. So this is just their lip gloss in the shade Slippers, and this is what it looks like. It's definitely a very pigmented gloss, and it smells, oh, what's that smell? Oh, I don't know what that smell is. Something to do with like baking or like cookies. Oh, I've got it on my nose, nice. I can't tell, but it's a nice sweet smell. This is nice. It's definitely a pigmented gloss, so it's not sheer at all. It's very opaque, and it's also kind of sticky, so I'm not like overly in love with it, but it's nice. It's a good gloss, it works well, and I wanted to try out their formula because I like a lot of their products. This is probably the least favorite out of the Beauty Bay products that I've tried, just personally, but it's not bad by any means, and I still will use it. And then I also got the Beauty Bay Lip and Cheek Duo from the Disney Color Collection. So this one's in the shade Mad Hatter Face, and we just have the cheek side here, which looks like this. It's just kind of a matte stick cream blush. And then we have the lip side, which is slightly shimmery, but I do not use this on my lips because I think it would be a bit too drying. I just use this on my cheeks as well, and it works the same as the other side. So I always ignore like multi-use products when they're like in a stick, and I just use them on my cheeks, and I find it works fine. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I really like the tone. I think it's really pretty as a blush colour. That's just what it looks like there. So kind of like a corally neutral peach. But yeah, really love that. And I like a good stick blush because you can just draw it on. It's very nice. And it also blends out really nicely. It's just really pretty, and I really like it. Then what else did I get? I got another 2 bits from Beauty Bay. Of course I did. These were 3 different orders. I didn't do one huge one. But I got one of their blushes. I've got one of their blushes in Bloom, which is kind of like a pinky, mauvey, shimmery one. And I decided to get this matte one, which is just called Coral, obviously because it's a orangey corally colour. This is very nice. Just kind of a, oh, almost dropped it. Don't want to do that. But yeah, just a kind of quite like red pinky toned coral, but still really nice. Really enjoy it. Haven't used this one loads, but definitely will be pulling it into a Shop My Stash soon. But yeah, again, I love just collecting lots of these packaging. I've got so many Beauty Bay cheap products now. And then probably the most disappointing thing from the whole haul was this. This is the Melt Cream Blush Light in Lynx. I picked this up on recommendation from Kyla Fish because she really likes it, but I don't know whether it's just the formula or the shade that isn't working for me, but this is just a really emollient. It's like really, feels really thin. this is the shade, and if I swatch it on my hand, it's very thin and feels very liquidy, and that is the shade there. So very shimmery, obviously, but if that was the shade on my cheeks, I'd probably be pretty happy. But then if I blend it out just a kind of little bit, it kind of blends into nothing. Like, really, I just feel like it's really kind of nothingy. I do want to give it a better chance on the cheeks. I feel like I used it with a sponge and it was a bit better than the brush, but just overall I wasn't thrilled with this, so maybe I should try my finger, I don't know, but I'm going to give it some more chances. But yeah, so far I've used it twice and I wasn't thrilled. Then I did pick up something from the Pat McGrath sale, so they had a little lip trio set, so I got a set of their 3 mini glosses. So I don't remember which set this was, but I got the shades Sunset Rose, Flesh 6 and Love Potion, and that's what those 3 look like there. So this was, I believe, oh, I can't remember, I think it was £10 with free shipping, plus I used a like affiliate code, so I got an extra 10% off. So these were £9, which came out to £3 each, which I was very pleased with for Pat McGrath glosses. I know these are minis, but I've yet to use up a gloss, so I love the Pat McGrath formula, and so I was really excited to get some more shades. The applicator on these, the doe foot, is perfect for applying lip gloss. The formula is really just slippery, not sticky, and it smells amazing. It smells like vanilla extract. It's incredible. So yeah, I literally adore it. So this one is kind of like a very light pink with kind of golden sparkles. This one is just a kind of reddy, pinky, dusty colour with no sparkles, and this one's kind of a mid-tone pink with a little bit of gold sparkles, but less so than the lightest pink. But yeah, these are really stunning, so I'm really enjoying using those so far. Then I got this technically as a gift before Black Friday, but this was something that was going on my Christmas list, and it was the Fenty, I think it was Peach Pout, Cheeks Out or something, Resting Peach Face, that was it. Resting Peach Face gift set, and I was showing my parents the stuff in Boots that I wanted to get. My dad offered to buy this one for me there, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. So it's just a set of 2, and we've got the Fenty Cream Gloss in the shade Peach Pout. So this is definitely a bright corally colour, but if you put on a light layer, I think it's really, really pretty. I also prefer this formula to the regular gloss bombs. I've got 4 minis, and I much prefer the cream formula, so I really do enjoy this one. I've asked for another of their sets for Christmas, so hopefully I'll get a full-size cream one then. I really, really enjoy them. And then we've also got the cream blush. Oh, so this one is in the shade Peach Pout, and this one's in the shade Peach Face. So this is the Cheeks Out cream blush, and I really enjoy this as well. This is a very kind of orangey coral colour. This is just what it looks like here. So this is definitely sheerer than a lot of my cream blushes in the way that I do have to build it up a bit, but I don't mind too much about that. I'll just dig my brush in a little bit more and then get the product out. So that is another really nice product to add to my collection. I've got so many new blushes and lip products, it's ridiculous. But now I have one more product to go on to before I get into my eyeshadow palettes. I mean, obviously I already showed you 2, but there's more. So I did pick up an Odens eye order. I did make an Odens eye order. They had 40% off sale, and you could still use affiliate codes, which was incredible. So I picked up 3 things. 2 of them you'll see in a little bit, but one of them was the Alva blush. I don't know whether you pronounce this more like Alva, but I'm just going to say Alva, correct me if I'm wrong. But this is the flower blusher in the shade Little Jasmine, and I just thought this was gorgeous. I love Odens eye products. Their packaging is incredible. I have the Freya and the Alva 1 palette, and I picked up this blush because I'd heard so many good things about it. This obviously is a very dark blush, but on the cheeks, I'm wearing it today, I think it's just stunning. Obviously it's faded ever so slightly, but it's a really, really gorgeous blush. It is a really nice formula, it blends really effortlessly, and I picked up the flower blushes because they have a bit of sparkle in them. So that's the blush there. I love kind of like a dusty neutral pink shade. It's one of my favourite shades for blush. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this one, and I think it's going to become a favourite. I think it's stunning, and I don't know if you can see, it's got a little embossing on it, which is stunning. Their packaging is just incredible. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. So yeah, this is definitely a top blusher up there with my Cover FX right now. So really, really enjoying that one. Then onto some palettes. This one, okay, this is the final one that wasn't a Black Friday purchase. This, basically, you guys have probably heard YouTubers recommend Honey before. A lot of people have been sponsored by them. I signed up for Honey, and I basically, what you can do on there as well as get the discount codes is get Honey Gold, which you can then redeem for vouchers for different websites. So you get honey gold, kind of like cash back. I got a lot of it when I bought Mac from Apple, and also when I bought a holiday on booking.com and flights on Skyscanner, stuff like that. You can get a lot of points for making big purchases on websites like that. But I ended up with enough points to swap out for a £50 ASOS voucher, which was incredible. So I picked up this gorgeous lady. This is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and I paid nothing for it. So this is originally 65. I found a code, so I got it at 48, and then I had the £50 voucher, so it was free, which is incredible. This is the gorgeous palette. It's stunning. So ignore this bottom corner here. I dug my nail in it and had to kind of press it back in, so that's why it looks a little bit odd. But this is the palette here, and she is stunning. So I haven't used tons. My favorite look that I've done is just with the kind of purples, and I think it's gorgeous. The golds in here are stunning as well. This has definitely already become one of my favorite palettes. She is just absolutely stunning. I've been lusting after her for ages. She was on my wish list at the start of the year, and now I finally have her. Look, she is gorgeous. So this is definitely one of my favorite palettes. I think it's stunning. I much prefer this formula to the smaller Coral Obsessions palette I had from Huda Beauty. But yeah, this is just gorgeous, and I just think it's such a stunning palette. So I'm really, really excited to continue to play around with it. I think it's stunning. Then I also made an order from Kaleidos. They were only doing 20% off, which I didn't think was very much, but I mean, they are a smaller brand. And I think I was just so excited about Odens 40% off. They kind of warped my perception of Black Friday. But anyway, I picked up the Escape Pod. This was only 20% off, so I think I paid about £30 for this. No, I think I paid about £25 for this. So yeah, not a great bargain, but I wanted to pick this up anyway, so I knew that was going to be one that I was picking up in the sale. So this is what she looks like. Obviously you guys have probably seen this before if you are, you know, following indie makeup accounts. I can't open the mirror properly because obviously it's attached, but just this is the palette here. I've used it maybe 3-4 times now, and I really, really enjoy it. The kind of two purpley shades in the middle and the Starlight Sonata shade here are my favourites. The mattes blend really nicely, they're super pigmented. I also did a really gorgeous green look with these two shades here, and it was absolutely stunning, and I really enjoy this so far. I really, really like it, so I'm really glad to pick this up. Sorry about the mess you can see in my mirror. I'm trying to angle it so you can't see it. But yeah, this is a really, really gorgeous palette. I really like the colour story. One thing maybe, I think if we maybe got rid of maybe this kind of beigey brown, mid-tone brown shade and replaced it with a matte green, that would be amazing. But besides that, I really enjoy this palette, so I'm really happy to have it in my collection. The one thing is though, I think, look, let me get the box for it. So here is the box it came in. I think this is so gorgeous, just aesthetically. And then here is the outside of the palette. I don't understand why they didn't do, like, this looks so nice. I think that on a palette would literally be stunning, but instead it's this, which I would kind of argue is ugly. Sorry, I just really don't like this packaging compared to the box. I think the box is stunning. The inside is gorgeous and also purple, so maybe it would make more sense to have a purple box. I don't know, but yeah, that is my only complaint. It's just the packaging, and I mean, it's not too bad. This is also pretty bulky. I'm pretty sure they changed the packaging to be less bulky, and it's still pretty bulky. Like, it's quite thick. Compare it to maybe my Subculture. That's kind of what it looks like. So it's like double the size of my Subculture, which is a lot. But yeah, I'm not too bothered by that. It's a gorgeous palette, so I'm just really happy to have it in my collection. So then this is the last thing that arrived at my Odens I order. I did pick up 2 palettes from them. Here's the first one, and that is the Salman palette, Salmain. I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce it, but like the packaging, this one's my favorite packaging of all time. Just look at this. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? That is, oh, hiccup. That is such a stunning packaging. So yeah, and this is what the palette looks like on the inside. I haven't used it yet. I'm planning on using it tomorrow. I'm planning on using the mustards and this kind of gorgeous duochromy type wet metallic shade. I don't think it's really duochromy actually, just a really gorgeous shimmer. And that is the shade there. Just wow, like no words. That is just absolutely stunning, and even sheared out, like that's it sheared out on the second swatch, like incredible. So yeah, super excited about this. Also really excited about that kind of periwinkle lilac shade in the middle, and the lavender. I think that's stunning. So yeah, over the moon excited for this palette. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I just think also look at the detail around the mirror, like everything about this is stunning. I'm really excited about this one. My own site order was definitely the one I was most excited about, and that came in yesterday finally, and yeah, absolutely gorgeous palette. Then my last thing from Beauty Bay, what that I did pick up was the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. This one was on on sale for about £9 or so, and I've been eyeing it up for ages. I wanted to try BH's formula for a while, and this was the palette that I was drawn to the most. So this is what it looks like here. It's a really gorgeous kind of pastel and neutral palette. For me, a lot of these are kind of the colourful tones I like to go for. So I'll show you the next palette that's also colourful tones I like to go for. I like to go for a light kind of pastel-y look and just kind of match my shimmer to my crease colour if I'm doing a colourful look for like daily basis. So this is such a gorgeous palette. The shimmers in here are really creamy, really gorgeous. The mattes blend really nicely, and yeah, I can definitely think of a lot of creative things I want to do with this, as well as a lot of kind of more neutral stuff. The shade Starstruck is a really gorgeous gold, Hills is a really gorgeous inner corner shade, Malibu is really pretty, so Sunset Boulevard's got kind of like red and yellow in it. It's really pretty, kind of like a pinky sunset tone, similar to kind of Golden Hour in the Made by Mitchell palette, but just obviously way more red. But yeah, super pretty palette. I'm really excited to have this in my collection. And then lastly, the main reason I made the Odens order, I did pick up the Alva 2 palette. Again, packaging, is that not stunning? But yeah, this is the Alva 2 palette. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I just did a very simple look. The orangey tones, like these three in the crease, and then this one on the lid. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, this is the Alva 2 palette. I just thought it was stunning. When this first came out, this definitely wasn't my kind of ideal color story for eyeshadow, but now, like, I love the idea of doing kind of this mint green tea shade with green elves on the lid. That's kind of like my perfect look. Maybe blue bubble with blue peafowl. Like, I can think of so many gorgeous looks that I want to do, just like simple but lightly colourful looks. So I thought this was my perfect palette. It does have 2 pressed glitters in there, but they are quite finely milled, so I think I probably would venture out maybe into using them, who knows. But yeah, this is a really stunning palette, like packaging wise, just aesthetic wise, and just like, look at it, I just love it. It's so pretty. So yeah, that is the final palette that I picked up. So yeah, it was a big haul. There's a lot of makeup that came to me in the last month or so. Getting it all out now makes me realise how much there was, because I got these at different times and then used them for a bit and then put them into my collection. So never really saw all of this together, but wow, there is a lot. So yeah, I don't even want to know how much I paid for this. I know it was on sale, but that was still, it's a lot of money. But yeah, anyway, we're just going to move on, and now I've got lots of fun makeup to play with. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this haul. I know it's been a long time coming because my Odens one came like a week later than everything else because it got delayed. But yeah, besides that, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn the bell, and join our club, because I am posting every single day up until Christmas. I'm doing Vlogmas. Let me know in the comments anything that you picked up for Black Friday. What's the favourite thing that you picked up? If you did do any shopping, if you didn't, how? Let me know how you withstood that. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!